In this video, I'll walk you through the perfect spring strategy for your first year in Stardew Valley. I've mapped out each day to give you a comprehensive beginner's guide on what to prioritize. This guide is also valuable for experienced players as I've learned a lot while creating it. Note that I'm using zero mods or exploits. Just vanilla Stardew Valley so you can follow along on any platform. I'll be using the Meadowlands farm, the newest farm introduced in Update 1.6. Let's go! Start by moving your bed and TV closer to the door to make entering and exiting your house easier. On your first day, you have some flexibility with time, so begin by opening the hay box. Next, open the coop door to let your chickens eat outside on sunny days without needing hay. Go inside the coop, place 4 hay in the trough, and pet your 2 chickens. Petting them daily is ideal for gaining farming experience. Now, use your hoe to create 2 crop grids. The first grid should be a simple 3x5 rectangle for planting parsnips later. The second grid should follow the basic sprinkler pattern to minimize watering. After setting up your grids, water the spaces and then head to the beach. Although Willie's shop is closed today, you can look for artifact spots on the beach. If you find one, donate it to the museum for an extra 250 gold. If not, don't worry, you'll have plenty of opportunities to earn money. Next, visit Pierre's store to buy 1 cauliflower seed, 1 bean starter, 2 potato seeds, and 13 parsnip seeds. If you donated an artifact, you can use that gold to purchase 5 additional potato seeds. Return home and plant the parsnips in the rectangular grid and the cauliflower and potatoes in the sprinkler pattern grid. Remember, the green bean starter needs to be on the edge of the farm as it can't be walked through like other crops. Use the rest of the day to clear space around your farm. Focus on cutting down trees. You will need 100 pieces of wood to craft 2 chests. When your energy is low, wander the valley looking for any forage items and searching for artifact spots. Finally, it's time to head to bed, marking the end of your first day in the game. On Spring 2nd, begin your day by checking your mail for a letter from Willie. This letter is crucial, so make it your top priority. After reading it, water your crops and pet your chickens. Although I won't remind you to pet the chickens every day, it's a good habit to maintain for extra farming experience and money whenever you have the time. Next, set down 1 chest and store everything from your inventory in it except for your hoe and the second chest. Then head to the beach south of town to meet Willie. He'll give you the bamboo pole which you need to be able to fish. After receiving the bamboo pole, make your way to the mountain lake. On sunny days, spring lake fish provide the highest average experience, so it's important to take advantage of this opportunity right away. Once you arrive at the lake, place a chest near the small bridge. Start fishing and aim to catch as many fish as you can. As your energy decreases, you can eat green algae or carps, as they're the least valuable and provide you with more energy. If your inventory fills up, you can store items in the chest. Around 1:40 AM, make sure to put as many fish as possible into your inventory. You'll pass out at 2 AM, but since you don't have any money, you won't lose anything. Since it's raining today, you won't need to water your crops. Start by heading to Willie's to fish in the ocean until the shop opens at 9 AM. Once the shop opens, sell all the fish you've caught. If you have more than 1,900 gold, use it to buy a fiberglass rod. With the remaining gold, purchase bait, making sure to keep at least 75 gold for later. Attach the bait to your new fiberglass rod. Next, visit Clint's blacksmith and use the 75 gold to buy 1 copper ore. After that, return to the lake for fishing. The lake will be easier for catching fish even though the river offers higher experience on rainy days. Save any iridium chubs you catch as they'll be useful for later. Around midnight, check your fishing level. If you're level 5, continue fishing until you pass out. Before passing out at 2 AM, store your fishing rod in the chest and fill your inventory with as many fish as possible. After passing out, you'll be able to choose a fishing perk. Select the Fisher perk. If you're below level 5, leave your rod in the chest, take as many fish as you can, and head back to your farm. Store the fish in the chest on the farm, and then go to bed. On day 4, start by checking the weather on the TV, as day 5's weather can vary. When you leave your house, Clint will give you the furnace recipe thanks to the copper ore that you bought yesterday. Sell all the fish you've caught except for 1 chub, 1 largemouth bass, 1 bullhead, and 1 carp. Next, grab your watering can and 2 hay from the chest. Water your crops and then head to the coop. Since it rained yesterday, you'll need to replace 2 missing hay and collect 2 eggs from the chickens. This completes a quest and earns you an extra 100 gold. Then refill your watering can and sell the eggs in the shipping bin. After that, go to the lake for some more fishing. Fishing is a great early game moneymaker, especially since the mines are still closed. Fish until 7 PM when largemouth bass, the best spring fish, stop spawning. Return home and sell all your fish. Then chop trees until you have 50 wood and craft another chest. Plant any tree seeds you've collected, ensuring that there's 1 tile space between each tree so that it grows properly. Return to the lake and fish until 12:30 AM. Leave all chubs in the chest by the lake. If the TV forecasted sunny weather for tomorrow, leave your fishing rod at the lake. If it's going to rain, bring it home. Spend the rest of the night organizing your farm chest and chopping more trees before going to bed. Spring 5th is a challenging day, so be prepared and consider watching through the segment before starting. Begin by harvesting 13 parsnips you planted on Spring 1st. Next, check your chest for any iron that you might have found while fishing and note that amount. You'll need this information for later. Store everything from your inventory in the chest except for the following items: a pickaxe, 25 stone, copper ore, any coal, a chest, chubs, all silver quality parsnips, and all but one normal quality parsnip. You can skip the chickens for today. Head to the mines through the backwoods. Place your chest to the left of the elevator and descend to floor 1. Collect copper ore while searching for ladders to go deeper. Once you reach floor 10, count your copper ore. If you have 25 pieces, return to the surface and craft a furnace. Place it to the right of the elevator and begin smelting 1 copper bar. Then go back to floor 10 to continue mining. If you don't have 25 copper ore, reset floor 11 by mining copper, exiting the floor, taking the elevator back to floor 10, and returning to floor 11. This method is efficient since copper doesn't spawn on floors 1, 5, or 10. Continue this process until you have 25 copper ore. Then craft a furnace and place it on the surface. Keep smelting ores to maximize furnace efficiency. Once you have 5 copper bars, or by 2:30 p.m. at the latest, take your furnace and head to Clint's blacksmith. At Clint's, check how much gold you have. Buy any additional copper ore, but don't go under 3,500 total gold. Place your furnace in Clint's shop to continue smelting copper bars until you reach 5 bars total. Clint's shop closes at 4 p.m., but the front desk remains open until around 7 p.m. as long as you stay inside. Remember the iron number you wrote down? Subtract that from 25 to determine how much iron ore you need to buy today. Buy the necessary amount from Clint's shop, ensuring you don't drop below 2,000 gold. Then upgrade your pickaxe to copper using 5 copper bars. If it's raining, head home to grab your fishing rod and then go to the river. If it's sunny, go straight to the lake. Begin fishing with your rod, and while you fish, use the furnace to smelt iron ore as it takes 2 hours to smelt. By around 12:30 a.m., gather your furnace, bars, fishing rod, and as many fish as you can. Return home, sell the fish in the shipping bin, and then go to bed. You'll reach level 1 farming overnight. On Spring 6, start by crafting a scarecrow using 50 wood, 20 fiber, and 1 coal. Once placed, collect a few extra pieces of wood from the chest. Use this wood to craft paths where your sprinklers will go. This isn't necessary, but it will help you with planning their placement. Next, head to the bus stop to gather forage and return to your farm, leaving the forage there to free up inventory space. If it's sunny, grab your fishing rod and head to town from the bus stop between 8 a.m. and 1 p.m. to unlock the community center. After the cutscene, read the scroll inside the crafts room. Then visit Pierre's store to buy kale seeds. If it's raining, go straight to Pierre's to buy your seeds. Aim to unlock the community center on the next sunny day. I bought 50 kale seeds, but buy as many as you need. Fish at the mountain if it's sunny, or at the river if it's raining until 7 p.m. Afterwards, return to the farm and plant your kale. Water the crops if it's sunny. Then go through the backwoods to the mountains. If you haven't collected a horseradish or leek yet, look for them now. Fish at the lake, and at midnight return home to sell all the fish you've caught in the shipping bin. Finally, head to bed. Today is packed with exciting tasks. Start by tuning into the new channel on the TV, The Queen of Sauce, where you'll learn the stir-fry recipe. Next, check your mail for a letter from the wizard, but remember, if you didn't open the community center yesterday, then you won't get this letter today. Afterward, grab your fishing rod and 5 iron bars. Then harvest your potatoes. If it's sunny, make sure to water your crops before heading to visit the traveling cart. There's a chance that red cabbage seeds might be available, and we need these to complete the community center in year 1, so don't miss out if they're there. Next, make your way to the wizard's tower for a cutscene that lets you donate items to the community center. From there, head to Clint's blacksmith in town to pick up your upgraded copper pickaxe. Then immediately upgrade it to steel with your 5 iron bars. Stop by Pierre's store to sell your potatoes and purchase your first backpack upgrade if you have enough money, adding 12 more inventory slots, a game changer for managing your items. If you have any leftover gold, stock up on bait at Willie's shop. Finally, based on the weather, fish in either the river or the lake until midnight and then sell your catch in the shipping bin. Complete your day and finish your first week in Stardew Valley. If you've earned over 25,000 gold, Demetrius will offer you a choice between the Mushroom Cave and the Bat Cave, a decision that sparks one of Stardew Valley's biggest debates. For players aiming to complete the Artisan Bundle with fruit quickly, I recommend opting for the Fruit Cave to advance your community center progress faster. Spring 8's another big day. you're going to complete your first bundle. By now you should have collected a daffodil, dandelion, leek, and a horseradish from day 6. Gather these 4 items along with your fishing rod and head to the community center to finish the spring foraging bundle. Once that's done, take your rod to either the river or the lake for some fishing. At midnight, return home and sell your cash in the shipping bin. After today, your daily route will become a little bit more flexible as luck and weather will start to influence your activities. The remainder of spring will shift into a more laid-back Let's Play style where I'll share the reasons behind my choices and offer tips to help you tailor them to your own game. On spring 9th, it's time to get organized. Start by gathering all your copper ore, coal, and chubs from your chest, and don't forget to grab your sword if it's a good luck day. It's also a prime day to harvest eggs from your chickens and be sure that they're well fed and happy. Next, water your crops to keep them growing. At 9 AM, head over to Clint's blacksmith to pick up your upgraded steel pickaxe. With good luck on your side today, it's a perfect opportunity to dive into the mines. Aim to get as deep as you can. I managed to reach floor 35 and came away with a solid haul of copper ore. Return home and put your ores into the furnace and start smelting. Then settle in for the night. With good luck on my side again today, I started by watering my crops and then returned to the mines, eager to make the most out of this fortunate streak. I ventured deeper, reaching floor 40 and began resetting floor 41 to gather more iron ore. I also reset floor 21 for copper ore as these 2 floors are fantastic for uncovering large pockets of valuable resources. After a productive mining session, I headed back home to smelt the ores into bars. Then I slept in my bed. On spring 11th, it was another day of mining. I had plenty of copper, so my focus shifted to digging deeper into the mines. Collecting more resources is crucial as I work towards my first star drop. These magical items permanently increase your maximum energy by 34, making it vital to get one early on. The first star drop can be found on floor 100 of the mines, and while there's no fixed date to reach it, my goal is to make it within the first 20 days of this save. I managed to get down to floor 80 before passing out, but without a gold pickaxe, descending further can be a bit tedious as rocks require more hits to break. Fortunately, I reached level 5 in mining and chose the miner perk, which gives an extra ore from each node. This will allow me to select the prospector perk at level 10, which doubles the chance of finding coal. Coal can be surprisingly hard to find, so this will be a huge help later on. With the kale seeds planted on spring 6 now ready to harvest, today's mission is to maximize your earnings. The Egg Festival tomorrow will feature the highly sought after strawberry seeds, the best crop in spring. To ensure I can buy as many as possible, I'll be focusing on saving up as much gold as I can. Fishing is the key today. Every fish caught will help fund those crucial strawberry seeds. By the end of the day, I sold a ton of items, meaning I'll have plenty of money for tomorrow's festival. Additionally, the kale harvest pushed me to level 2 farming, unlocking the sprinkler recipe. This will be a huge help since I won't have to waste time and energy on watering crops. In my opinion, spring 13th is one of the 2 most crucial days in the video. Since we planted cauliflower on spring 1st, it's now ready to harvest. I made sure to craft as many sprinklers as possible using copper and iron bars, then watered the land. After that, I headed into town for the valley's first festival. Festivals are a great opportunity to meet villagers because time pauses while you're at them. Here's a fun tip. You can talk with Pierre by going behind his shop and accessing the back of his booth. After talking to everyone, I purchased 60 strawberry seeds. I recommend buying anywhere from 40 to 100 seeds, as I could have afforded over 200, but I didn't have nearly enough sprinklers to water that many. Manually watering hundreds of strawberries every day would be way too time consuming. Next, it was time for the egg hunt. To beat Abigail, you need to find 9 eggs. The most efficient strategy is to start at the bottom left and work your way up, as many eggs are clustered together. I'll include a link in the description for the best route to collect the maximum number of eggs. After the egg hunt, you can leave the festival. Back at home, gather parsnip, potato, green bean, and cauliflower from your chest and head into town. Linus might have a cutscene where he's rummaging through George's trash can. All options in this cutscene will give you the same friendship points, so choose whichever you prefer. Afterward, visit the community center and donate the 4 spring crops to the pantry. This will earn you 20 speed grow, which is only available on spring 15th otherwise. Once you're home, plant your strawberries and use the speed grow on 20 of your seeds. This will provide an extra harvest by the end of the season, earning you an additional 2,400 gold. If you have any leftover energy, now is a good time to gather 50 wood and craft a second scarecrow. Finally, head to bed to end the day. Today's agenda is packed with tasks to do. Start by tuning into the TV for another recipe from the Queen of Sauce. Since fruit has been spawning in the Batcave for a week, it's a perfect day to check it out. Next, craft another chest for better organization. This one will be used specifically for storing villagers' gifts so you can easily grab the right gift for birthdays. If you have any loved or liked gifts for Haley, grab those along with the items needed to complete the boiler room bundles. check which items you still need, click on the house icon and select the room you want to view. Then pick up a furnace for later use. Next, check the traveling cart for any items you might need. If nothing useful is available, head south to Cindersap Forest to retrieve Robin's axe, which she lost a few days ago. Afterwards, walk through town and check the calendar. The bookseller visits twice each month on random days, so keep track of his schedule for future reference. I had a help wanted quest from Abigail, so I collected a jade for the quest and an amethyst and dandelion for gifts. I gave the dandelion to Pierre to complete the How to Win Friends quest and delivered the jade and amethyst to Abigail. I also gave Haley a birthday gift at the fountain before heading up to the mountain. At the mountain, I stored the boiler room items I had in the chest by the lake. Since it was a good luck day, I decided to head to the mines. Use the furnace trick from day 5 once you have 5 gold ores to make a gold bar, which takes 5 hours to smelt. If you've already reached floor 80, reset floor 81 to find a fire quartz. If not, make your way to floor 80 first and then reset floor 81. This is also a great time to farm gold ore, as you'll need 5 bars for a gold pickaxe upgrade. At 10:30 PM, collect the gold bar from your furnace and the items from the lake chest. Then head to the community center. Completing the entire boiler room will unlock both the vault and the bulletin board. Finally, gather 50 pieces of wood to craft another chest, and then head to bed. Overnight, the Junimos will repair the minecarts, setting you up for a more efficient way to the east side of town and the mines. Regardless of the luck or weather today, I recommend fishing for extra money. Start by smelting the gold ores you found yesterday and place the chest you crafted last night. For better organization, consider color coding your chests. I typically use red for the gift chest and yellow for the community center chest. After sorting through your chest, grab your fishing rod and head out. I spent the day at the lake until 11:30 PM, catching as many fish as I could. Once you finish fishing, sell your catch in the shipping bin and then head to bed. I started the morning by creating additional space for crops and planting the spring seeds from the spring foraging bundle. Before heading into town, make sure to grab Robin's axe, your sword, and a pickaxe. First stop was Pierre's store, where I purchased a backpack upgrade and 50 parsnip seeds. I returned Robin's axe since it was aerobics day and then went back home to plant the new seeds. After that, I used the minecarts to travel to the mines. My focus for the day was farming resources to craft more sprinklers, ensuring that I'll be well prepared for future crops. On spring 17th, I started by placing the sprinklers I crafted yesterday. Then I headed back to the mines to gather more resources. My main goal was to collect coal, so I focused on defeating dust sprites on floors 41 to 44. By the end of the night, I had accumulated 25 pieces of coal and gathered a good amount of additional resources. With these materials, I was able to craft even more sprinklers and finish setting up my entire crop plot. Spring 18th, I gathered my furnaces, axe, and mining gear, making sure to also bring the highest quality parsnip I had. My goal for the day was to collect copper bars, so I dove back into the mines. Once I had enough ores, I visited the blacksmith to smelt them into bars, took the opportunity to upgrade my axe with Clint. After upgrading my axe, I headed over to Pam's trailer to give her the parsnip for her birthday. Building a friendship with Pam is key, as she'll eventually send you battery packs in the mail, which are crucial in crafting iridium sprinklers and repairing the boat later in the game. After that, I stopped by the saloon to buy 5 beers and then gave Shane one at Joja Mart. After my pit stop, I returned to the mines and made it all the way to floor 100, finding a lot of gold ore along the way. On floor 100 is the Star Drop chest, which is crucial for permanently increasing your energy. It's best to open it on a day where you're low on energy, since it fills up your entire energy bar, so I'll save it for another time. I finished up the day by setting my furnaces back up on the farm and then headed to bed, ready to tackle tomorrow. Overnight, I hit level 5 farming and chose the Tiller perk. Today kicked off with some exciting mail. Pam sent me the cheese cauliflower recipe as a thank you for her birthday gift, and Jody requested cauliflower for delivery. Thankfully, our cauliflower is ready to harvest. I stored all but one of the cauliflowers in my chest and grabbed a beer and my fishing rod. Since Shane leaves for work at 7 AM, I made sure to give him the beer before checking the traveling cart for any useful items. Afterwards, I headed over to Jody's to deliver the cauliflower. Since Willie's shop will be closed tomorrow, I bought trout soup and bait to stock up. With my supplies ready, I spent the day fishing at the mountain until 7 PM and then switched to the river until midnight. Back at home, I sold the fish and most of the cauliflower in the shipping bin. I wrapped up the day by planting tree seeds to start a small farm for future resources. Spring 20th is a busy and productive day. The first batch of speed grow strawberries is ripe for harvest, and all the parsnips should be fully grown as well. Be sure to note how many parsnips you gather. It's also a good time to collect eggs from the coop and refill the hay supply. Keep the eggs and strawberries in your inventory as you head out. Grab another beer from your chest and swing by Clint's to pick up your upgraded copper axe. Once you've got it, chop down a few trees and 5 stumps to collect 10 pieces of hardwood. At 1:30 PM, head to Pierre's store to celebrate Shane's birthday. Gift him a cold beer to reach 3 hearts. Afterwards, sell your eggs and the normal and silver quality strawberries to Pierre. Use your earnings to buy 2 of each type of seed available. Return home to plant the new seeds, including any rice shoots you found. Spend some time organizing your chest before heading out to fish at the lake and river. Finish up by selling the fish you catch and then head to bed. It's Queen of the Sauce Day again. Don't miss the chance to learn the radish salad recipe. Today is also the day your non-speed grow strawberries are ready. Shane will send you the pepper poppers recipe in the mail, so make sure to check that. Then grab your fishing rod, pickaxe, and 5 gold bars. Before heading into town, go to the traveling cart. Then at Pierre's store, sell your strawberries and buy as many potatoes as you harvested parsnips yesterday. Then head over to Clint's to upgrade your pickaxe to gold. Spend the rest of the day fishing the lake or river until midnight. Finally return home and get some rest. Start today by tilling tiles around your sprinklers to be able to plant the potato seeds from yesterday, and make sure to water them. Now is the perfect time to turn your sap into fertilizer and place it down. Next, grab a beer for Shane to give him on his way to work at 7 AM. With your axe, spend the day clearing space on your farm to collect wood. Then it's time to hit the hay. Start your day by checking the luck on the TV. Your spring forage should be ready to harvest. Sell one of each in the shipping bin. I saved a gold leek and a gold horseradish for George and Clovis's birthday in the gift chest. No matter what, we're heading to the mines today, so grab your sword and a beer. At 7 AM, stop by Cindersap Forest to give Shane the beer. Then head to Pierre's to buy 30 parsnip seeds and stop by the blacksmith for your gold pickaxe. Take the minecarts up to the mines. If it's a bad luck day, focus on farming dust sprites. If it's a good luck day, dig deeper. On a good luck day, you might even reach the bottom of the mines like I did. After running out of energy, head to floor 100 to collect your first star drop, which will fully recharge your energy bar. This allowed me to push into the night, and at 12:30 AM, I smelted ores before going to bed. Today, your speed grow infused strawberries are ready for another harvest. It's also the last chance to plant your parsnip seeds before summer. The flower dance kicks off at 9 AM, but wait until 1:30 PM to enter Cindersap Forest. This will give you an extra 4.5 hours to fish and maximize your profits. Once you make your way to the dance, pick up the tub of flowers recipe and a rare crow from Pierre's shop. While Pierre is not available for a chat today, make sure to talk to everybody else. Then ask Shane to dance with you. He'll agree since you've got over 4 hearts of friendship with him. Once you've secured your dance partner, let Lewis know it's time to start the dance. After the flower dance ends, you've got a few hours to either mine for resources or chop down trees. Finally, go to sleep. Today, focus on catching all the spring fish missing from your collection. Start by grabbing your copper axe, 5 iron bars, and a fishing rod. Since it's one of my bookseller days, I went to Pierre's to sell strawberries before checking out the book selection. Look for skill books, especially the Stardew Valley Almanac, which gives you farming experience. I would also recommend Way of the Wind, which offers a permanent speed boost. Make sure you have at least 5,000 gold left after purchasing, as you'll need it to upgrade your axe at Clint's. With your axe upgrading, spend the remainder of the day fishing to catch as many fish as possible. Visit the beach to gather forage and catch the eel if it's raining. Sell all the fish you don't need for the community center and then head to bed. Spring 26, your tulips and kale are ready to harvest. Sell one of each and keep the rest. Check your chest for gold, iron, and quartz as they're needed for the quality sprinkler recipe. Depending on your luck, either head to the mines to gather more resources or go fishing if it's a bad luck day. Since it was a bad luck day for me, I grabbed my fishing rod and visited the traveling cart, where I bought a pomegranate to save for Elliot's birthday. I also checked the fruit cave. Next, I picked up a dandelion and gave it to Pierre for his birthday. I spent a few hours fishing at the river and sold my catch in the shipping bin. Before going to bed, I set up my furnaces busy making gold bars, which are crucial for setting up quality sprinklers for summer. Today is the second to last day of spring, so we need to tackle some final tasks before heading into summer. Your blue jazz should be ready to harvest. Sell one and keep the other. I'm heading to the mine, so I'll take my furnaces with me. I also need to catch a herring, so I have my fishing rod packed. Don't forget a gem for Emily's birthday. It's a perfect day to gather beach forage if you haven't already. After catching the final fish, stop by Clint's blacksmith to pick up your steel axe. It was then time to unlock a secret. If you don't want spoilers, I recommend skipping about 15 seconds. Find this hidden hole in the fence and use your pickaxe and axe to clear the log and boulder. Behind the tree, you'll discover a hidden trash can with the Alleyway Buffet Power Book, which increases the frequency of finding items from trash cans. Then enter the mines and place down your furnaces to smelt iron, gold, and quartz. Don't miss catching the ghost fish for the specialty fishing bundle. After mining until 11 PM, collect your furnaces and head to the saloon. Emily will be working at the counter, so give her a gem for her birthday. If you arrive after 12, you can wait outside until she leaves at around 1 AM. Before bed, sell a few items to start working towards full shipment. Congratulations, you've made it to the last day. Today, the Queen of Sauce is sharing the final recipe of the season, omelet. Emily will also send you the salad recipe in the mail. Most of your crops should be ready for harvest today, except for some strawberries. If you followed the crop guide up to this point, you should be at least farming level 6 and be able to craft quality sprinklers. Clear space south of the coop and set up your sprinklers there. I recommend buying a rare seed now since it will be needed for a star drop in the fall, and the cart doesn't sell it then. Return to your farm, sell a large portion of your crops, but be sure to keep 5 gold quality parsnips for the quality crops bundle. If you've accumulated a lot of geodes, stop by Clint's blacksmith to crack them open and donate the artifacts you cracked to the museum. You'll receive valuable rewards like melon seeds, a starfruit seed, pumpkin seeds, and your second rare crow. You can sell any duplicate minerals to Clint for some extra cash. Afterward, clear out your inventory and donate as many community center items as you can. This will ensure that you're all set for summer. Finally, enjoy yourself. You've worked really hard for 28 days, and Stardew Valley is a game meant for fun. I'm spending my last day fishing so I can plan to buy a few seeds for summer. But feel free to explore and get some basic tasks done if that's more your style. That's it, you've made it. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and of course, I'll see you in the next one.